So in this video, I'm doing another design tutorial. I went to Walmart the other day and I saw this t-shirt and I thought it was really cool. It looks like a phone, so it's great for Halloween, but I think it can be great for any time, and it's scalable. So instead of having video games, you can swap out other things. I'm gonna show you how to build it in Kiddo. I haven't seen any template like this in Kiddo, so I'm gonna build it in Kiddo and make it a template so that you can use it in Kiddo as well. So let's go to Kiddo and I'll show you how to do this. They have everything you need, and I think we can do a great job. All right, so here we are on Kiddo, kiddo.com. You can see this place has so many templates. So we're looking at all the templates, but if you're designing t-shirts, they have that too. You just go here, t-shirts, and all of these are templates. So you can come in here, click on them, and start and change these, change the words on these. These are all editable. You can change the colors, the words, and everything. So pretty cool. A lot of nice designs, a lot of different designs is what I was trying to say. But if we go in here and say calling, I think we're gonna see the mountains is calling, I must go. We're gonna do something similar, but none of them are like the one that we saw with the phone. So let's try and make one. I'm gonna go to new project and we're gonna go and do pod presets. I like using this. I like that this is here. Merch by Amazon t-shirt design, that's my go-to. I'm gonna hit create, and so you can see it's right here. It starts off really big, and you can come here and make it smaller. Hold down shift while you click your mouse and drag it, and you can drag it here. And if that's still too big, you can also hold down option and do your wheel, your mouse wheel, scroll up and down. That works too. So I'm holding down option and using my scroll wheel on my mouse to go up and down. Again, hold down shift and move it. So next thing we want to do is, this is going to be on a black shirt. So I'm going to click on here. You can see this is my artboard, and the color of the artboard is white. I'm just going to change it to black. 000 right there. Cool. And then we're going to start building this thing. So let's go in here and go, we can search for different elements, and this is for templates. I'm gonna go in elements right here. So this one right here is the elements. You can see add element. We're gonna search element. I'm gonna do call. I think that's the one we need. And there we go, right here. So we can use this one right here. And we're gonna do it in two different colors. So we're gonna go, I'm just eyeballing it here. I'm holding down option and dragging here. I believe the left side was red. So I'm just gonna do red on this one. Just gonna eyeball this here like that, and green on this one. And it is already green, but I want kind of more of a bright green like that. The difference is this one is turned, so we can turn this and turn it down like that, and we can turn this and turn it up like that. So there you go. That's how easy it is to do that. I'm gonna type in some text here. I'm just gonna go to text and go to heading. And you can see it's adding it in there. It is in black, but we want it white. So you can see a Roboto typeface. I think that's fine. And we're just gonna do white. There we go. And is it not doing it? Yeah, color, there it is. And we can make it just a little bit bigger. And this is gonna be our decline. I gotta spell it right, decline. And then I'm gonna hold down option, click on this and drag. So option, click, drag, and I'm gonna say accept on this one. Cool, perfect. Now we could leave it like that. The other one had, I think, too little things here, so we can look for that. So I'm gonna go back to elements and click on alarm. There's a bunch of different ones. I think I could use that one. Let's scroll down and see if there's another one. I kind of want it like this, but I want it more filled in, and I'm sure they have it. They have a bunch. Yeah, kind of like this, but more filled in. All right, so after scrolling down a little bit, I found this one, and I'm gonna click on it. We can change this to white. Boom, and nice. And this one's just a little bit smaller. Again, I'm just eyeballing it. We can make it bigger or smaller later. I think it was right above decline. We also had message, so I'm gonna type in message here, and there we go, message box. Color it white. Boom. Now, if you want it facing the other way, which I believe it was, we can right click on here and flip horizontal. Boom. We could do the same thing to this one if we needed that too, flip horizontal. So same thing. Make sure they're about the same size, and you can just bring them next to each other and kind of eyeball it there. And then we're going to put the words above here too. So we're going to take this right here. I'm going to do an option, click, drag, holding down shift so that's aligned right. And I think this says remind me. I'm going to stretch that a little further. And I'm going to do this one. And I think this was message. Yeah, so that looks like message. These kind of look big, but we're going to change them in a bit as we put things in. So I'm going to put right here the mountains. Or actually it was video games, right? I'm going ahead of myself. Video games. And this can be bigger. So this is kind of the main thing, right? So let's make it bigger. And we can center this with just going like that. Holding down option, shift, drag, copying it. I'm going to do R calling. I don't know if it had like that. I think it did. And I'm going to make this one a little smaller. We're just eyeballing it again. But usually video games, the name of the person up here is calling. And then option drag, bring this down here. And I must go, something like that. Yeah, I mean, you can play around with the size and whatever. I think this may be too big. If you think it's too big, we can select all of this, hold down shift and kind of make it smaller, because we will need a place for the video game to go. By the way, we need to look that up. So come in here, elements, and do video game controller. And we're just looking for like a simple one, like white, just a white version. So scroll through here, we got a bunch of them, a bunch of good ones. I think this one, again, we got to make it white. This one may be the one that we're looking for. Good, right? I'm gonna make this a little bigger. Now, again, you're just eyeballing it. So, yeah, so this will go on your t-shirt and have a black t-shirt. I'll show you how to download it in a moment. And if you like this, now I'm thinking that remind me and message is a little too big. So I'm gonna select all of these. Again, we're just eyeballing it, but I'm thinking they're too big. So I'm gonna make it smaller. And what we can do is, because we have align, I'm gonna kind of eyeball it right there, but I can click on all of these like this, and then align it. See this align tool? I'm gonna align center. You can see they're all aligned this way. So same thing here. You can see this one's not quite aligned. I'm gonna do the same thing, align, and now they are. So there you go. The thing I like about this one, you can see how easy it was. Mostly text. The only graphic really are these little graphics here, but not too hard. But what I'm gonna do is, see this artboard, I'm gonna copy it. So we can right click on it, or we can do this right here, duplicate. You can see it's gonna duplicate the whole artboard. Boom, I have another one. So what's another thing that are calling? Well, we already know the mountains. So the mountains are calling. And then we can switch this out and we can just say mountains over here. And let's look for a good one. Yeah, we could just use this one. And remember, it's white, so it's real easy to make it whatever. There you go. The mountains are calling and I must go. Here, let's take it a step further. Let's do it again. Now, again, you can do scale designs, right? So this is the mountains. I'm gonna say Hawaii let's make Hawaii is calling. And then we can make, because this is a smaller word, we can make the word bigger. Hawaii is calling. And then I'm gonna change this out and I'm gonna do island. And you can see they have so many cool graphics here that I could do whatever I need to and change it to Hawaii. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Hawaii is calling. Now you're gonna have to change is to are or are to is. Mountains are calling, video games are calling. Yeah, that makes sense. You want to do one more? But let's do 4 in just a few minutes here. Duplicate. I'm gonna go money. We can make it big, all caps like that, but that was just a mistake. Money is calling. All right, I'm gonna center that. And let's look for money. Do they have graphics of money? I'm sure they do graphic. Oh, money. Money, money, money. There's so many cool ones. I think I want like a black and white one or maybe a colored one. Let's see what they got. Oh man, so many good ones. I like this one. So you can also do a colored one, I think. Yeah. And this could be the same color as the green that we had before. Look at that to match. Money is calling and I must go. So there you go. Using the same thing, I'll put this as a template here and you can change it to whatever you want. So get creative. You don't have to do video games. You don't have to do any of these. What I would suggest is use this as a template and create your own one that nobody else has. You can use the same style, but change out the words and get super creative and do something very different. But you can see it's real easy to do. You can do it yourself or you can do the template. I'm going to show you. I'm going to save it as a template, but I'm going to show you how to download is what I was going to say. So go to Artboard, go to download. Make sure it's the same one, Artboard, 5400 by 4500 by 5400. Remove background, optimize quality. Now, so you're going to need a Kiddo subscription to save it at this size. I think the free version only lets you save it a smaller size, but this will work for t-shirts 4500 by 5400. I'm going to download it and then I'm going to show you what it looks like with the background removed and what it should look like. So close that and let me pull it up here. And there you go. This is the PNG. It's gray because that's what's, it's not black anymore. It's just showing that it's knocked out. So the only things you'll see is video games are calling and I must go. So you can put this on a blue t-shirt or a black t-shirt or any dark color t-shirt. Don't put it on white because you're not gonna be able to see the white parts of it. But any dark color t-shirt you could put this on. So if you're putting it on Amazon or even sell it on Etsy or whatever, just make sure you put it on dark t-shirts. So there you go. Super simple, easy to do in Kiddo. Kiddo has all the elements that you need. You can see, and really easy to do. We did it in a matter of minutes, and then you can scale it to do whatever one you want. So get creative with there. Hopefully this was really fun and helpful for you to learn how to use Kiddo as well as use this template for Halloween and other. I think people will use this for Halloween to go trick-or-treating as a phone, but I think it could be used throughout the year too. So there you go. That's how easy it was to create this design in Kiddo because Kiddo has everything. If you haven't used Kiddo before or want to try using Kiddo, I have a link in my description for 25% off the Pro plan on Kiddo. So try it out for free and use that code if you feel like you want to use Kiddo and have a subscription. It's for first-time subscription only, and you can save you some money if you really like Kiddo. I like Kiddo. I love all the templates. I've been using it for a long time. So if you want to see how to use Kiddo on your tablet, you can also use that too. I have that video right here. So if you're on the move and want to use it on your mobile device, you can actually do that too. So have fun with this. This is a great tutorial to learn how to use it, and hopefully you can get some sales with this one this year too. Thanks again for watching, and as always guys, keep creating and keep learning. I'll see you on the next one.